like that song.
afternoon. That's actually a sample beat that a producer sent me. So he's looking to network and get his stuff out here. And this is one of my intros that I've been playing since the beginning. So I
love that.
definitely, yeah, it's definitely sets the tone for the queen, the diva herself, Taylor Rene in the building. It's an honor, queen. It's an honor. I mean, I just been looking and following what you've been doing. And you're just a force. You're just an entertainer. You're somebody who understands the stage. And I think that's so important in what you do.
Yeah.
And how you just make it come to life and the things that I've seen. So I just want to salute you. I want to give you your flowers today because I know it ain't easy.
Ew. That's very true. I love what I do. And so when you love what you do, I feel like you're not working. It just comes naturally to put all you have into it. So that's what I do.
Yes. I mean, I was just like amazed by your practice sessions, just everything. Again, how long have you been doing choreography?
Oh man, I've been a dancer my whole life. And I crossed over into choreography or choreographing myself and the production style numbers that I do probably about 8 years ago.
8 years.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
and I'm like everybody else. I go to work, but what's different is after work, I go to rehearsal.
Right. Now, are you in the medical field? Because I thought I seen you in like some medical gear or something that you do
Yes. Mm-hmm.
full
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
You never know. Like it's so many walks of lives that come through entertainment. And you just
Yes.
never know sometimes. I was talking to somebody about that last night and about how, you need that full-time job to fulfill your passions.
Mm-hmm.
And pay the bills again until this actually pays for everything.
Right.
So
Right. And you just keep going because one day it's just gonna pop, and you're gonna be like, okay, time to go.
I made it. That's right. That's all I
At least
wish.
that's what they say. That's what they tell me.
Right. Well, they're telling you the right thing, and you're doing the right
Mhm.
thing. Tell me, when did you first get into music?
Um, Again, music and dance. I'm one of those people that music and dance saved my life. So, you know, listening to music as a kid, listening to the oldies and the goodies with my grandmother. I've been that kid. Like, I want to listen to, you know, gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. But I've always loved music. But I first started singing in high school.
Yep.
I sang the national anthem at our graduation, and then it's just been continuous, slow, but
Right.
continuous.
I like that though, because again, it's something that you're passionate about, and I think you should never stop pursuing your passions. You know what I mean? No matter what age you are, no matter anything in life. I think that's sometimes what brings out our emotions and our creativity. So
hmm
salute to
And it's
you.
hard because I was a dancer first. I've been a dancer my whole life, and so when you cross over from one thing that you love into another thing, you want to make sure that you're as good, if not better. And so I really struggled with like, I'm a dancer. Am I a singer too? Am I a singer? So yeah.
Yeah. But you embody it, and that's what I've seen from your stage performance
hmm
is
hmm
that you have the same talents as Beyonce. You have the same talents as Rihanna. You can actually be on beat and still make the moves. That takes discipline, that takes practice, that takes everything. And you just showed me like regardless you're a star. Even if you haven't gotten to that high level of stardom yet,
Right.
Renee is a star, you guys. Yes.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you your flowers. I told you this is what this is all about. Um, so tell me, who inspired you the most to pursue this passion?
I'd have to say my mom. My mom is like my biggest cheerleader. She is a warrior herself. She's not a singer or a dancer, but she's been someone who's like, this is your dream. I appreciate you so much for following your dreams. Or if someone asks her, you know, who inspires her, she'll say, my daughter, because she follows her dreams.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love
No,
that. I love that. And it's coming from the inner circle, which is important, I think,
yeah,
as
yeah,
you realize that your family is your first foundation. And as long as they support you and they're, you know, happy about what you're pursuing, it just makes it a lot more easier, I think.
yes, yes. And I would say musically, I'm hugely inspired by obviously Beyonce, but Anita Baker, Janet Jackson, Sierra, Sade, they're all
Yeah.
my top favorites. So mom and amazing vocal women.
Yes. So tell me, what is your creative process like?
um, so I've been asked this question a couple times in interviews, and it's the same. So literally, I'll be asleep, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I just hear something in my head. I wake up. I have to like run to the closet because I don't want to wake up my partner. Run to the closet, sing it into my phone, record it, and then the next day put it to pen and paper, and it just pours out of me to the point where I'm like, okay, scratch out, rewrite, scratch out, rewrite. And then I want to get in the studio, and then I want to put production behind it, the whole 9 years. But it's not like this routine thing. It's just sporadic.
Right.
When it happens, it happens.
The inspiration just fills you. I love that.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
love that.
mm-hmm.
We're going to go to a commercial really quick, and we're going to get back into it. Just bear with me for 1 second, okay, you guys? We're going to come back with Taylor Rene. Hey, Taylor. We're back.
Hello.
So yeah, it's been, definitely a journey, I bet, just transitioning from being a dancer to a singer.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say has been the highlight thus far in regards to this transition for you?
I think the highlight is, when you go in the studio, you're able to understand music quite a bit better as a dancer because you hear the beat, you hear the rhythm. And so a lot of producers tell me I'm always on the pocket. I don't have delays in the music delivery.
Yeah.
It's because I can hear what the music is doing to my body first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
being a dancer is it's not only has it saved me, but it is what drives my whole life. There's those of us who want to dance, and then there's those of us that need to dance.
Right.
I'm someone that needs to dance both for my mental and my heart, but just,
Right.
the way music makes me feel.
Yeah. And with grace and effortlessly. Again, that was what I seen in your style and just how, again, you tell a story with your body. And I think that's something that not every dancer has. You know what I'm saying? That ability to create a story with their body, and you do
Yeah.
it. I was like, you made me want to get up and dance. I was like, listen, like she got the moves. I got to learn some of those Taylor Rene moves. Yeah.
It's so funny because, no matter what life looks like for me, that's my constant.
Yeah.
So if I'm sad, I can dance. If I'm happy, I can dance. If I'm a little overweight, I can dance. If I'm skinnier, I can dance.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You just have to put that effort in to like make your body get up. But
Yeah.
that's my constant.
So tell me, where do you reside? Where are you from? Because none of that was displayed in your bio or anything like that I received.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from? Tell me that.
I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow.
Born and pretty much raised here until I was 13, and then my family relocated to Colorado. And then I was in the Army.
Wow.
And then I was in Blythe. I owned a dance studio in Blythe for quite some time. But I'm back. I'm officially in Arizona.
You're in Arizona. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's dope
Mm-hmm.
to know. So every time, I'm in Arizona, I'm definitely hit you up and say, Taylor, what you got going on?
Please do. Please, please,
Yes.
please, please do.
Yes.
We
I
have-
love to come check you out and see, just you on the stage and things like that. That's dope to me. I know that you're gonna be touring
Mhm,
soon, next year,
mhm.
2025. So what are your first stops? Can you tell us that?
I'm going to be a part of the Arizona Pride Tour, and it's a 9-city stop. And so basically, we go into a lot of rural areas and just promote love and music and performances and drag. And so we're going to Safford, we're going to Yuma, we're going to Blythe. um,
Wow.
yeah, there's it's 9 cities. We're going to Ajo. Ajo is like a really small town, but they love this tour, and you'd be surprised. Like we go in and just the crowds are amazing. They're beautiful. They're singing along. They've been following us. So yeah, I'm excited for the tour next year.
That'll be dope. I love that. You definitely have to
Mhm.
keep me in the loop. And
Yeah.
if I can get out to any of them, I will definitely come out and support you. Because again,
Yes.
it's people like you, like it's people like you that inspire people like me to
Mm,
keep going and pushing the narrative forward, for
right.
artists because it's hard out here, you
This
know?
whole process just shows me that it definitely does work because you have your social media, you have your Facebook, you have Instagram, it's got followers, whatever, but you don't know the actual outreach. And so to meet people like you who are like, I've been following you, or just to be able to inspire anyone, it just means that all the hard work is working and paying off.
I love it. So tell me, who would you most like to collab with? If you could collab with anybody, who would it be?
It's Beyonce.
I knew it.
It's
That is
Beyonce.
dope. I could definitely see a Taylor
Mhm.
Rene and Beyonce video.
Yes.
That would
I
be
have
cool.
kind of a climbing ladder. So first, where I'm at right now, I would love to collab with Chanel West Coast. And then that's as a stepping stone to Sierra, and then Sierra as a stepping stone to Beyonce. So I have a plan. I have a whole plan.
I love it. Now, if you could open for any artist, I already know Beyonce. And
Mhm.
that would be killer because again, you would steal the show. That would be who was that girl that came on before Beyonce? That's what
Right.
that would be. Is there anybody else that you could think of that you would want to open for?
Honestly, I will open for anyone. It doesn't matter. I am that hungry. I am that excited. I am that, open to any performance opportunity. So I would open for anyone. It does not matter.
Right. I love
Yeah.
it.
You're
Now,
opening for
what?
okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it. The show must go
Yep.
on. You're a
Yes.
showgirl, and that's what I see. Like that.
Mhm.
No, put Taylor in the room, and she is going to captivate the audience, the
Yeah.
stage. And
Yeah.
again, it takes certain type of people. It takes a certain type of being to
Hmm.
be that person, and you just
Right.
embody that. And I'm
Right.
totally inspired and mesmerized every time. I'm like, wow. Like why is she not there yet? How do we get her there?
Hmm. Hmm.
So what would you say would be the ultimate level of success for you? That moment where you're like, I made it.
It's gonna go back. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. Uh, it's gonna go back to my mom. Um, when I can really help take her out of her situation and provide for her and have her with me to physically witness the really cool things that I get to do.
Yeah.
It would be, yeah, like, hey mom, you don't have to worry about that. Hey mom, come on. Hey mom,
Yeah.
that, yeah. Plus, just the financial security for myself and my family, but my mom would be the driving force.
I love that, Taylor. I love that because
Mhm.
that's how I feel. I feel like none of this um gives me gratitude unless I'm able to share it with the people that I love. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, don't cry, Mama, don't
Sorry,
cry.
they're coming. I'm trying.
Um, this is real talk though, like and that's what it is.
Yeah.
I love that you are giving me your true self. And again, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes about your character and who you are. what would you say would be one of the things that you want to be remembered for in the industry?
Just kindness. A lot of people think that you can't be really kind if you're real, and I don't agree with that. Like, I'm a really kind person. I love easily and I love hard, and in the past it's kind of made it seem like I'm not real, or I'm not genuine, or it comes off as fake or whatever. And so, yeah, I want to be remembered as she was really kind and loving and talented.
All right, we're going to go to another commercial. We're going to come back with Miss Taylor Rene. She's keeping it real on Real Talk with TML, and I hope you guys are tuned in, locked in. Make sure you go follow her. Her Instagram is scrolling at the bottom. Definitely hit her up, show her some love, and
Yes.
we'll be right back with Taylor Rene. All right, Taylor. I don't want no tears. We go. These are good tears, though.
I got it.
These are happy tears. Yeah, love it though. And again, it creates a connection and a bond for us, because, like I tell artists that come through here, is that we're now locked in. We're now, definitely, connected. And I like to support, and I like to, give people their credits. Anytime you want to come back and share anything and tell us what you have going on, this platform is yours now. And I'm opening up my channels, my network to you, because again, I believe in you. I believe that you have something special to offer. And again, it's genuine. And I love it.
Thank you.
So tell us, is there anything that you want to say to your fans, to the people that's been supporting you?
Absolutely. Yes. There is not a minute that goes by that I don't know that I have love, that I don't know that I have support from the people in my orbit. I see it all the time. I, check my stats, and I'm pleasantly surprised when it says I've gained 27 followers in a day, or this song has 200,000 streams, right? It doesn't matter. I see all the love that's pouring into me from you guys, and I appreciate you. Like, you're the reason why people like me start to climb that ladder from just sheer support. So I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank you so much.
I love it, Taylor. So tell me, if it wasn't for music and dance, what would you be doing right now? What's something else you're passionate about?
I'm really passionate about interior design.
I can see that.
I actually went to school for interior design, and I couldn't draw. This is a funny story. So when I started, I could not draw at all, and my teacher would give us these drawing projects, and at the end, when we turned it in, you'd have to he would rank the best drawing to the worst drawing. Mine was always at the worst until towards the end of the semester. I just walked mine up there and I put it at the end, because I was like, I already know. And he was like, huh. And he moved it to the front. So yes, I love interior design.
That I love. That is definitely something I love, is decorating. And just, it's funny. I was just watching $1 Million Decor. Yeah, that's one of my shows. And I'm like, it's so funny. Like, people are like, what are you watching? I'm like, HGTV. Like, I'm trying to think how I'm going to decorate my mansion. Like, when I get there, it's like, those have always been my aspirations. And,
You're
just
going to get there. You're absolutely going to get there.
I love it. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to be like Oprah. I'm trying to get to that level of, hey, listen, Taylor, I need you to come help me decorate this house over here. Like, that's what, we inspire. That's something I'm passionate about. And again, it's, I don't know. I think it's just part of being creative, and you are creative. Like, anytime I see the outfits and hair and everything, I'm like, sis has it. She has it. Nonstop. So y'all better follow Taylor for some decorations and decor and just styling, because she's doing it. She's doing it all.
It's something that is also creative, like you said. So it's still in the same field, I feel like.
Yeah, it is.
Creatively use my brain. So
Yeah. So tell me, I'm trying to see without my glasses, so you got to bear with me. I'm over here. I'm like, wait, can you see this? I got to enlarge it. How do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
mm. So I feel like it's impacted it twofold, one for the better and one for the worse. For the better, I feel like it's a little bit easier to get music out.
Right.
It's just push a button and it flies to all these different streaming services and networks. But for the artists, it's also kind of diminished the value of the music. So, we're getting what, 24 cents per stream, or sometimes 8 cents per stream. And so that's just because there's billions and billions of ways to access music now through the internet. So for the independent artists, it just hurts the pockets more.
Absolutely. Absolutely
Mhm.
right. Can you tell me what your favorite song to perform is? And then we're going to go into a commercial really quick, and then we're going to get into your single that you have coming out. Well, that's
Yeah.
out right now. But
Mm-hmm.
tell me, what's your favorite song to perform? And then we'll go to commercial.
My favorite song is a song called "On the Side." It just has a really funky, bumpy beat, and I like to sing it and dance to it. So yeah, it's definitely "On the Side."
On the Side. Okay, we're going to check that out. Definitely, guys, tune in. Stay tuned in. We're going to be right back. We're going to go to commercial break with Taylor Rene in the building. Okay, Taylor. So
Hello.
tell Yes. So tell me about high school, because when I hear that song, I was like, okay, she's bringing me back to that first love.
Yes,
What
yes, it's
inspired that?
exactly that. The inspiration just, again, it was a pour out of us type of situation. We just wrote feverishly. We wrote it. I was in the car and talking on the phone to Junior, and so what I ended up writing beautifully matched what he ended up writing, and we just channeled that nostalgia and the first love and what you remember in high school.
Yes. And it's again, I think we're all still searching for that first love, that
Hmm.
first feeling of love and
Yeah.
the
Yes.
purity of it. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
think that
Hmm.
was something that I heard in there, and that was just how pure and how innocent it was. And
Yes.
you just had all this love and admiration for this person, and you're like,
Hmm.
never felt this feeling before. It's the first time.
It's
And
new. Yes, it's new.
yeah. And I think that we all want to go back to that high school moment. I think sometimes we
Hmm.
do get to experience it in our adult life. Some people and some people
Yeah.
don't. They never recoup from that first love.
Right.
So
And adult love comes with so much more. Like there,
yeah,
you have to, work through some things and channel some things and fix some things. And you have to be adulting. But high school, it's like you said, it's innocent and it's pure and still so fresh.
yeah, it's amazing because I never thought, like I've just been doing these little inspirational conversations and talking about being in love, and I just
Mhm.
felt like love for me now in my later age is scary because I understand the power that
Right.
poses over love. It's
Mhm.
hard to fall in love again because you're so scared of the previous situation.
Yes.
But that
Yes.
high school love is like that new fresh love, nothing else matters because you've never
Yep.
felt that feeling before.
And you never forget it either.
Yes, you never forget
You
it.
never forget your first love.
Never again. Um, so tell me, how long did it take you to record that song?
We did it fairly quickly. It was maybe 2 sessions, and um, Junior is amazing. He produces all of his own music as well, and so he was able to mix and master it and create the sound we both really wanted. So that was nice. Having an artist that could do everything from start to finish is really cool.
Yeah. Now I don't know who Junior is. Is he somebody that's a part of your team or your manager?
So Junior is on this. He's the male voice on the song,
Yeah.
and so he and I met at a show, and he saw me perform. And was like, "Oh my gosh, I like her!" And I saw him perform. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love him!" And so we just decided to collab. We have quite a few songs out together, but the release was right before the pandemic hit, and so unfortunately, these songs kind of got buried with minimal promotion, and nothing happened to it. And so then one day TJ was listening and it was like, oh my gosh, why is this song just sitting here? And that's how it's come to the forefront now in 2024. But
that's big, Taylor. That's big. Because I tell people all the time, there's artists who, have been pushing their content for years before it's actually becomes viral or becomes, something that people take heed to. And it's like, you don't even know how much content or how much, things that you have in your catalog until you go back and you let other people hear them and they're like, this is a song for right now. Like,
right. And sitting with a team of people telling me that song is a hit and is going to go viral and needs to be heard by the world was a surreal moment. I was like, what? Really? Are you serious? Okay, let's go.
Let's go. I'm excited because, again, now hearing the backstory to it, it makes it even more incredible. Again, that you're taking something that you created years ago and you're bringing it to the forefront and it's creating this traction and this attention. And it just is, it's inspiring to me because I think as artists, we create and we just keep going. You know what I mean? We put the stuff, oh, that didn't hit. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep going and keep making songs. Yeah. And not realizing you got hits. You just haven't pushed them to the right audience yet.
Yes.
And so Taylor,
and TJ and his team, they're amazing. They're actually amazing. He has taken me in, TJ and MJ, to the point where I feel supported. I feel like I have people that believe in me. And that is a huge key factor too, because without it, the music will just sit there.
And MJ is my, confidant in this. She, when she sent me your stuff, she's very consistent in what she pushes and the artists that she push, and she gives them the credibility and the just the content to make people pay attention. So shout out to MJ because again, it's people like that on my team that bring artists like you to the forefront for me, and now you gained another supporter, another fan of your work.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I told you we locked in. If you could change anything in the music business, what would it be?
So I don't want to sound judgy, but I want all styles of body types to be accepted in music, and for all genres of people that do music to not feel like the only way to make it is if you're wearing the shortest of the shortest and the tightest of the tightest. I get it. I love leotards. I love curves and all that stuff. But sometimes I want to wear a gown or I want to be classy, but it's like, that's not going to sell. No, that's not. So that's what I would change.
I love that. I love that. We're going to go to another commercial, our last commercial, and we'll be right back with Taylor Rene. You guys, she is a force to be reckoned with. She is somebody, again, that style and grace, and just that classy diva. And I love it. Again, I'm here for it. I've always been a Diana Ross fan. That is my lady of the night. That is, switching wardrobes and the hair and everything that Diana embodies. And you are my real life Diana right now. So
oh gosh.
Shout out to you for that. I'm gonna give you that. Hold on 1 second with Taylor Rene. All right, guys, we're back with Miss Taylor Rene in the building this Sunday. This will air actually on Wednesday, so we're definitely gonna, hype it up, get everybody ready, and
That's
just start
awesome.
pushing your music and things like that. So tell me, other than the tour that you have in 25, what else
Mhm.
do you have going on? What else are you working on?
So I do pageantry, and right now all of my time, effort, energy, and attention is on a huge pageant called Queen. And literally, it's 6 categories in one night. So there's registration earlier in the day, and then showgirl, which is a huge showgirl costume. My wings are like, and then there's swimsuit, gown, onstage question, talent. I'm forgetting something.
Okay.
But yes, so literally that is going to be December 14th in New Orleans. And so my team and I are traveling. We're doing a 15 passenger van and a U-Haul
Oh my
to
God.
transport everything. And ultimately, the goal is to win if the cards align. Even if not, I went last year and I placed, it's called second alternate, which is in our world, third place. And so I want to go back this year and just improve from what I did last year.
You will. You will.
Hmm.
I believe that. You're a go getter. You're a high achiever. And
Yeah.
again, you just set the bar. And I think that's important to recognize is that,
Yeah.
again, that's why I say you're a force because the next time is going to be just as great and it's going to be greater, the
Yes.
reward.
Yes.
So I'm rooting
Yes.
for you. I'm here for you. Anything I can do, anything you want me to share or push, I'm here for that. Again, this is
Awesome.
only the beginning to a great friendship, a great support system.
Wow. I mean, my heart is so full just from the
I love
almost
it.
30 minutes we've been on the call. Crazy. We'll be floating the rest of the day.
Right? You should. You should again because like I say, it's people that, give you your credits and your flowers and the people that you least expect, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
sometimes I don't realize until, people say you're doing a great job or, yeah, you're right, and you need that push. You need that motivation.
Yeah.
You need that person that tells you you're special. And I just always want to motivate and inspire my circle and my tribe and just keep pushing them. I'm gonna keep pushing you.
Right.
Say, Taylor, where's that next track at? We need to hear that. Like so tell me, do you have any music that you're gonna be releasing soon?
I do. I do. I do. Okay. I have 3 songs coming out that are just rocking my whole world. One is called Pretty Girls Like Us. It's kind of a bounce track, bounce dance beat. You want to like look back at it a little bit, but it's for anyone that feels pretty. This song is for you, and that's going to be dropping. Well, it's out, but we're going to be doing the music video for that song soon.
Yeah.
And then Love the Way You Do It is island vibe. It's super sexy, the sarong and the swimsuit type energy is Love the Way You Do It. And then I have a new song that is not out, but will be dropping soon called Real One featuring Mickey Del Rio, and it's a banger. It's everything.
Gotta definitely keep me in a loop. I'm definitely however I need to get those tracks, I need to get them. I need to hear them. I need to do my own little TikToks because I'm all
Got
about
you. I
yeah,
got you. I'll
definitely.
send it to you.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna follow you on TikTok because then I did see you had a TikTok. So I was like, wait a minute, okay, she's on TikTok
Mhm.
too. Is it the
I need
same?
to do more with my TikTok, but I will. I'm getting the TikTok energy finally. I'm late to the party.
You're an entertainer, Taylor. Take it. Take it. Take it.
I
Do you see
know.
acting in your future at all? Because I feel like you would be great at acting.
I would love to. I
Yeah.
just kind of want a tunnel vision on this, but yes, absolutely. If the opportunity presented itself, for sure.
Yeah. You never know.
It's
You
a
never
lot of
know.
actual.
Yep. You never know. Any last words? Anything that you want to say to the viewers? Any shout outs you want to give?
I just want to say that I can't thank everyone enough for just believing in emerging artists like myself. These kind of opportunities don't happen if you're not constantly pushing or praying to be seen and heard. And so this whole process has given me a voice to say, hi, I'm here and my music is valid. wow, I've been on some shows that they've rated the music, a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Those things mean a lot to the artist. So everything that has happened to me and for me, I'm extremely grateful and appreciative. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. You're gonna see more of me.
Yes, you are. And I'm definitely going to come out and support anytime I can.
Yeah.
Even if you're in the New England area or on the East Coast at any time, just let me know. I might be in the area too, and I might say, "Hey, Taylor, I'm out
Okay.
here,"
Yes.
because
Yes.
I'm all about that. And again, it's sometimes people need to see it from a different perspective and see it through somebody
Hmm.
else's eyes, and
Yeah.
then they start to
Yes.
pay attention. And I'm like, listen, I'm your biggest promoter. I'm your biggest, that billboard. It's like on the East Coast. I'm
Exactly. And I encourage everybody that is pursuing something that they love, don't give up. It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the time frame, it does not matter. If you like it, we'll love it. So there's a lane for everybody that wants to pursue music.
Absolutely, Taylor. You are so awesome. I am so humbled and so blessed to have this moment with you. Again, it was a pleasure.
It was an honor. I can't wait to watch the episode. Thank you so much for having me.
Taylor
I'm
Slay
gonna blow this up.
Rene. That's right. Don't forget the slay part, you guys, because she slays everything. So again,
Like,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
yes.
You have a great Sunday, Queen.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's see, where are we? Taylor Rene in the building, you guys. That was a dope interview. Shout out to her. She is such a diva, such a queen. And again, it was just a pleasure to have her here with us today. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, that's been tuning in, that's been supporting and sharing. I appreciate everybody. Season 5 has been phenomenal, just with the artists and the things that have occurred throughout this time. And I just want to tell you guys, have a great Sunday.